Hello everyone, I'm Melissa Herb, the Plus Size Tarot Chick. So the angle's going to be a bit different today, and what is going on in the media is just so hilarious, okay? One, this is where we talk about royalty, gossip that is online, and get into use divination like tarot and Lenormand to get through the details and read in between the lines. So if you like that type of stuff and entertainment, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss weekly episodes that come out, videos that come out, because it will be greatly appreciated. And I do welcome all the community members, so please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. So I am missing my new channel. I started this in May. Wow, it's been a crazy adventure. So what about the details? So one, I'll link the articles below, but they are so hilarious. We have one where Prince William and Duchess Katherine and the kids fly in commercial for 87 British pounds to Scotland. I'll have to look. My fiance actually sent me the article, so I greatly appreciate it. I think it's war with the Cambridges and the Sussexes. Ugh. The Meghan and Harry. So I get tongue twisted with Sussex, so I'm just gonna say Meghan and Harry. So anyways, and are they using is Meghan and Harry using body doubles? And you see an article where Prince Harry and Meghan, with the private jet they use to fly in luxury, and then you see Prince William and Duchess Katherine flying commercial. So I wonder if that was actually a duel and a punch to Meghan and Harry, because oh man, what a mess. My goodness. So this angle is a little different today. I don't know. I'm in a different location to record. So comment below if you like this type of setting. I'll keep it this way, or do you like the other settings that I do if you're a recent subscriber? It's greatly appreciated, your feedback, so please comment below. So I'll link the description in the description, the two articles I'm referring to, so, or in the comments. So we're gonna get into tarot. I'm going to use the zombie tarot. It's just hilarious. And I'm going to read from the guidebook. I don't usually read from guidebooks. I do at times when I feel stumbled on reversals, because this will help with my intuition. This also helps with tarot reversals here by Mary K. Greer. Great book if you love tarot. So it even gives the upright. She's like the master at tarot. She's just fabulous. And I bought some of her 1980s books used from a thrift store on Amazon. So yeah, let's get to it. So Prince Harry, Meghan Markle fly jet for, private jet, first class, yada yada yada. Prince William and Duchess Katherine and the kids fly, 87 British pounds, for each ticket. I don't know how much the kids cost, but, flying, commercial flight to Scotland. And then I see on Twitter that the Sussex squad is trying to call it a PR stunt. No, honey, it's not a PR stunt. It's them putting out that they don't, they're not BSing, and they fly, regular flights And I know, like with me, because I have medical conditions, so I do have to fly business, or I have because of physical limitations. So it's unfortunate, but you know, I have to fly business class, or I have to fly that, you know, something with more leg room because of my pain, my chronic pain and all that. So I'm going to get more into the positivity of this because I like to be positive and upbeat. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle flying business, and I mean flying business. Oh my gosh, I can't. Sorry. Flying first class, or flying in a private jet to all these places, and the Duke and Duchess and the kids of the Cambridges are flying, you know, a commercial flight to Scotland, 87 British pounds. I don't know what that is in the United States. I would have to Google that. But anyways, let's get to it. So I'm going to use the Zombie Tarot because it's just a funny deck. So let's get to it. Again, I keep saying that. All right. I like to do the messy shuffle. If I need to verify, I will use one of these decks too. Oh, shit. If I need to verify something, I will use a deck to do so. So, I love tarot cards. I'm a tarot freak. So, what are the energies around the Cambridges putting out a media story on flying commercial versus first class or a private jet? Let's see. All right. Shuffle the cards. Yeah, I speed through this, and I will leave this out. I will not speed this through because you will see how I shuffle. I like to messy shuffle because it's unpredictable. So share in the comments how you are. And if you want me to speed through this like I usually do, please comment below. I will do that. And I will just leave the audio up so you know what I am doing. But I do edit certain parts out because I don't, just because of time's sake, and I don't want it to be a 30-minute video. But if you like the unedited kind, I will go ahead and leave it as is, and I'll edit some parts up. I'll speed it up because, you know, I'm a one-woman show, and I do these, you know, I don't have a team behind me, so it just vary. All right, I'm going to split the deck. I'm debating these. The guide does not read reversals, but it depends on the situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get to the heart of the matter. Queen of Hazards, and this keeps popping up. I did another spread with the severed head. I'm gonna read from the guidebook because they are just hilarious. I did one on a body double, so comment below and I'll post that one up too this weekend if you want to see it. All right, so materialistic, tough as nails on the outside. The Queen of Hazards is gooey as gumdrops when no one's paying attention. She's a real material girl living in the material world. And she works hard for the money. Dun, dun. Okay, anyways. I'm not quitting my day job as a singer, I promise. So, but her obsession with financial security can be all consuming. She has a nurturing side, but don't expect any hugs. She may symbolize a friend or employer who expects too much of you in return. So she expects you to do the give me, gimme, 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 and do all the work and not give anything back. So that's the heart of the matter. What's crossing it? The Page of Wands. You have a baby here chewing on a bone. This is the zombie tarot. It's so funny. And I'll put the link below for this. Page of Wands. Pages are usually feminine energy. It could be male or female depending on the circumstances. But overall, Wands are action cards just like swords. They're quick. Why am I not flipping to the right? Darn. I have to do this because I have to read from the card book. These are just too funny not to. Youthful, high goals, need for growth. This little charmer doesn't let little things like being confined into a high chair hold him back. He has his eye for the prize and won't stop until he acquires it. He's hard to resist, and he's youthful, and his youthful innocence may coax you into helping him get what he wants. Hopefully it won't cost an arm and a leg, literally. He has a habit of biting the hand that feeds him. This card may herald the need for growth, to do things yourself and not rely on others. So basically, I'm getting the vibe this has to do with Prince Harry. This has to do with codepending on each other, codepending on Meghan Markle because of all the ruckus in the media that's been happening. Let's see what is underneath. So you have the Four of Wands. And this is the foundations. This is what lies underneath the matter. So fours have to do with stability and achievements. And this has to do with celebration. So Prince William wanted to put out there, to show, aha, I can actually and I can connect with the public, and Prince Harry can't, because they're trying, Prince Harry and Meghan are being all bratty, because literally you see a zombie here. The house is a mess and they're eating bones. And this is basically saying that, we can mend with the public, but you can't, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, because of, you being trying to be all bratty and crap. So let's go ahead and go to the recent past. So the Nine of Hazards. Hazards are pentacles in the Rider-Waite, but in this deck it's called Hazards because they're trying to keep the zombie theme. So this is the most recent past. And nines, you have a shopping mall here, but inside there is shopping. So, I don't know if that makes any sense. But nines have to do with clarity and goals. So this was a goal. This was planned out. Trust me. This was planned out. It's not a PR stunt. I'm not getting that. This doesn't feel like a PR stunt at all. This just feels like a jab to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle that we can mend with the public and you can't. And they're being brats. So this has to do with independence and confidence. This was confidence. Most people heard about the apocalypse and hid underneath their desk, but you didn't flinch. You worked through the catastrophe and actually prospered. Nothing breeds confidence like success, and now you find yourself with plenty of both. Business is booming and the future looks bright. So this is confirming that this was saying we commend with the public and you can't, brother. And you know, it's putting a message out there. It's important to be with the people, and that, you know, Prince William and Duchess Katherine are going to be the future king and queen. So look at this. And I was just talking about Prince William. We have the King of Cups sitting on his throne and military uniform, because remember, Prince William did serve in the military. Just sitting here with water, because this has to do with the water element, and it could be a man of older age, of a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this is definitely Prince William. This is the crown. I mean, the crown, the surface. Is that not perfect or what? And I have to read from the book. It is a wonderful, wonderful, funny book, because it's like it's a vintage theme, and I love. It's a vintage theme type of book, and this is empathy. A generous person. He looks like the quiet, sensitive type. Cancers, yes, I totally relate, because I am a Cancer. I'm a double Cancer. A portrait of calm, confident stability, but just beneath the surface lies a more complicated and emotional individual. The King of Cups keeps his feelings to himself, but he is always ready to lend an ear, even if it's not his. He may also represent the need to act more from your heart than from your head. So Cancers do act more from their heart than from their head, but also Cancers can manipulate as well. And this was a manipulation with a kind, you know, revenge twist. If it's like kind of like a churro, you know, it's sweet on the outside because of all the sugar and cinnamon crunchiness, but on the inside it's, you know, gooey and twisted. That's what I'm getting. And what's going to happen in the immediate future? So the short-term future. We have the Five of Cups. Reverse, you see a woman crying from the grave with a child. And fives have to do with change and progress. So because of change and the complications that has happened in 1 year, this has to do with grief. This is loss, and the mood is black. Things aren't going as you'd hope for, and you're faced with utter disappointment and cursing your mouth-watering limbs for tempting the zombie horde. Obsessing over the past can only cause pain. Turn the frown upside down and look to the future, free of disgusting walking corpses. If you grieve too long, your sorrow may swallow you up. So basically, on the inside, he is very sad with what is going on, and both of them are. And a lot of manipulation going on. What is the individual? So we have the Two of Hazards. This has to do with, twos have to do with union and two people. It could be, but you see the zombie on a leash, and the old guy is like, ha 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 ha, I got you. So Hazards, reminding you again, are pentacles. This has to do with balance, juggling. So there's a lot of juggling and responsibilities. Balancing your responsibilities can be exhausting. It's not easy to manage a heavy workload when family members or friends are constantly distracting you. The Two of Hazards cautions you to keep an eye on responsibilities until the cavalry arrives. Don't despair. Help is on the way. So basically, this is saying, you know, it's saying to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, saying that, hey, we can relate to the public, we can talk with the public, we can speak to the public, we can do our royal events, we can do our whatchamacallit, we can do our duties, because I say it fast, it sounds like I'm saying duties, but it's duties. See, I can't say it either way. But this is physical things here on this earth plane. And basically, this is saying that there is a lot of overwhelm because there's a lot of stress. Underneath, there's a lot of stress with the responsibilities. So, but I loved it. If you loved that article, I'll post it. It's just, see, another one too. It has to do with, the two brothers. And that has to do with the environment. The zombie's like, get you. And then you see the two men, and that could be the brothers. Or that could be Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle's right here, and then the two brothers are like, because of overwhelm. And Meghan Markle's scary as it is. Not really, but you know what I mean. She's a zombie in itself. Choices, crossroads. This has to do with the crossroads choices. A decision needs to be made. Do you chase after bums living down by the waterfront or go after small children on the playground? Both seem like easy pickings, and it's possible that neither choice is wrong. What's more important is that you make a decision. Make a decision. And I'm feeling like this is a decision that has to be made, that the brothers have to make. Either they have to come to a conclusion, come to a peace, or they go their own separate ways. And everything is separate from the royal palace to the, from Cambridge's and the Sussexes. So that's what is coming through. And this card is verifying that it's basically, you have Meghan Markle right here, and then the two brothers out there like, help! So either something's going to have to be done, and it could be overwhelmed because you have two things pulling into directions, because I'm asking specifically about the article that has to do with Prince William, and this has to do with choices and having to choose what is best, for the country and also for the family. 1 year the reputation got destroyed. So here we have the Two of Cups upright. This reminds me of Hannibal Lecter. This tastes like fried chicken. If you don't know Silence of the Lambs, you are missing out. If you love horror movies, that is just an amazing movie overall. So another one, two. Two's all here. Two's all in a row. Wow. This has to do with harmony, and this has to do with the hopes and fears. Mostly I'm getting fears. Prince William wants his brother to compromise and come back with open arms, and he would welcome him with open arms. But because there's a lot of damage, a lot of trust, the trust is not there, and he has to trust, yet Prince Harry has to build that trust again, and that trust that Prince William had for his brother, it's gone. Some can be reputable and some can be fixed, but it's not ever going to be the same again. It's never going to be the same. So, representing the union of two people, the Two of Cups speaks of happy balance between the two parties who can finally sit down at a dinner table without fighting. After all, what's a minor zombie infection among friends? This could be the beginning of a budding romance. So you have the brains, I think that's the heart or liver. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. But this has to do with a union and wishes his brother. I think both of them, they want to, Prince William wants to come to a compromise and Meghan Markle manipulates. So, what is the long-term future? We have the Five of Wands. So, it's funny how this comes up to, and I'll hold it closer. This has to do with, this could be, Prince Charles and the two brothers, or or this is Meghan Markle and the two brothers because of manipulating. But this is the long-term effect and the results if everything goes accordingly and if they make up. The hopes is the brothers do want to make up, but they have to come to a compromise. If not, it's not going to come to a resolution. Let's see. Like I said, I want to read from the guidebook because it's so, yeah, quarrels, strife, and competition. Even zombies will fall prey to an occasional petty squabble. But while you and your buddy argue over who gets to eat the leg meat, it's possible the rest of the corpse is mounting a swift escape. So remember, next time you find yourself in a quarrel, take a moment to consider what's really important. Even if you win this battle, you may ultimately lose the war. Yeah, so basically this was a punch at his brother. This card confirms it. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. Oh my gosh, I have to show them. She's like, I'm gonna take your blood. So this has to do with a union. This has to do with coming together. And it doesn't have to be lovers. But let's see what the guidebook. Romance, sex, blinded by passion. Yeah, this is Prince Harry, blinded by passion with Meghan Markle. She's like, I'm gonna suck your life and suck blood. Blah, blah, blah. Give me all your life. Decisions. Where do you start? The head or the heart? The Lovers are duality, emotion, and you must make up your mind before moving on to the next phase. If you decide to overlook what your new lover is one of the undead, don't be surprised when she rips your heart out. Maybe it's better to leave this relationship behind. It's starting to stink. Literally. Because this is talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Is that not crazy or what? This has to do, this was at the bottom of the deck because it's like the meat and the potatoes of the spread in general. But I did one about a body double if Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, or the royals are using body doubles as a distraction because of the whole Prince Andrew thing. So comment below and let me know your thoughts. That's crazy. Wow. So I don't need this deck doesn't feel like it needs confirmation cards because it said it itself. So share your thoughts below. I'm Melissa, her of the Plus Size Tarot Chick. Have a great day. Be well. Take care. Bye.